So some very big powers in this world can get even more cities within this episode. That's Byzantium and Russia. They have the opportunity of taking a lot of Ottoman cities, which that empire is kind of crumbling right now. So I guess we'll just wait and see. This is, like I said, I mean, this is a really, really big deal. Very major, kind of game-changing implications with the fall of the Ottomans. I don't think anyone really could have guessed that. The Ottomans were so strong, and it's just, I don't know, it just really... It's interesting because it makes these like AI-only battles so entertaining. Because at any point, big, just massive nations that have huge militaries can just fall, just like that. I mean, the Ottomans, not too long ago, had the biggest military in the world. I am like, I'm just shocked. I can't really believe it. This is going to be interesting. Now, all the AI has to do here is not mess up. Now, Russia hasn't messed up. They have definitely made this worthwhile. Even if it's just them taking this one city, which I doubt they're going to give up. They're probably going to take over much more than just that. Ooh, interesting. Look at this. Look at this. Scotland and Germany both teaming up against Sweden. So what does that mean? Now, Germany technically has Frankfurt out here. Ooh, look at Denmark. I didn't realize Denmark had gotten out this way. All right, well, good for them. Yeah, Germany won't really do much. Frankfurt is technically coastal, but they only have a caravel out this way, and then they have a Gatling gun, but I don't think they can help out that much. Scotland is the same situation. I don't think Scotland is going to be getting open borders through Norway anytime soon, because Scotland just put some major pressure on Norway. So, I don't know. I just can't. I don't think anything's gonna happen from this. Sweden needs that to happen. Like, really, the only person that could take out Sweden right now would be Poland, and Poland's too busy being dumb and trying to go after Norway, and it's not really working so well because just Danish open borders is not gonna help. Anyways, let's go to the next turn. See what happens. I'm still waiting to see what Germany does. Look at Venice. Look at awesome Venice with so many units. I want to see Venice do something, man. Look at that. I could see totally Venice taking over Milan here. I'm shocked that Milan is still around. And honestly, Venice is kind of blocked off Rome, so Rome can't take over Milan. Really, at this point, it's only Venice that could take out Milan. Switzerland, maybe. Switzerland, maybe. Switzerland is, I think, too preoccupied with defending against France and Denmark and pretty much everybody around them. Actually, you know what? That might be a war that starts up Germany versus Switzerland. I could see something like that. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anything going on in Switzerland in northern Iberia? No, nothing there. Any place else? Anything? Now let's go check on the Ottomans again. Ramses plotting against Bulgaria. And here it comes. Okay, so that's what I thought. Egypt is going to send over units across the desert to go after Armenia. And the thing is, Armenia is absolutely not prepared for this. They have a lot of their units up north because they were trying to defend their cities away from Russia. Boom, Russia's grabbed themselves another city. And this Konya might go to either one, either the Goths or Catherine. This actually might be a really good time for the Goths to kind of sneak up and take Konya away. Armenia is not expecting this. They are not prepared. Babylon will get taken. There is a huge force of Egyptians moving through the Mediterranean, or moving through this desert here, and Armenia is totally not expecting it. Like, one crossbowman is not going to be enough. And here go the Hittites. They are in fact going after Istanbul. So literally almost every single Ottoman city is under siege right now. You have the Hittites going after Istanbul, Byzantium going after the remaining part of the Ottoman cities here. We have Konya under siege, and then Izmir in the Caspian is probably the only city that's not technically under siege, but every single other Ottoman city is. And Izmir is a new city. It only has 2 populations, so yeah. So anyways, the Ottomans are not looking so good, needless to say. They're not looking terribly good, but they might be okay because the Byzantium Empire have kind of lost a lot of their fleet in the Black Sea, so I don't think their siege is really going to be too much. It doesn't really matter. I mean, this city, not losing one city is not going to save the Ottomans here. It's losing multiple cities. And the thing is, if Bursa gets taken by Byzantium, then you have more units going after Istanbul. You have the Hittites attacking from the south and the Byzantium attacking from the west. Not a good combo. Not a good wombo combo. Let's see if the Goths can do it. Oh, the Goths, you got to move. You got to move in that territory, man. Look at Byzantium here. You know, if the Byzantium Empire had like a privateer, they could totally just steal this away. Just boom, pocket that city just out of nowhere. Now that would be That would be interesting. But they don't, I don't know where the privateers are at. They don't have any melee boats, do they? I don't think they do. And the Hittites are actually going to help out with this siege. Actually, they're going to help out a lot. Two more range attacks against Bursa would be, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Here's the Sea Beggar. And, oh my goodness, they did take it. I don't know how they did it. I didn't see any melee units, but they took it. Wow. All right, Goths and Russia, you just totally got stolen. You got swooped, man. You totally got swooped in. Russia's fine. I don't think they're going to actually go after Izmir, though. But, wow. Well, there you go, Byzantium. And this city will probably fall to Byzantium next turn. The Hittites are going to get a little bit of help. Now, the Hittites just cannot lose more units. Elizabeth and Egypt and Ramses. Don't know why that popped up, but okay. All right. But yeah, here goes more than likely the fall of Bursa II. I'm thinking Byzantium, but we'll see. They gotta destroy. If they're smart enough, they'll destroy the crossbowmen with freeing up this tile, and then boom, swoop in there. It's all good. Then after that, I'm thinking, ooh, they did not do it. They did not do it. They're moving the riflemen away from that city. All right, well, okay. Hey, I understand your strategy. You've got some interesting strategies there. Iceland have let Armenia go. Oh, thank you. Armenia is like totally kissing the feet of Iceland right now. Thank you. Thank you, Iceland. You have two nations on the complete opposite ends of this map right now. Pretty hilarious war that popped up. Okay, so Egypt has finally arrived at Babylon. This is not going to be very well. This is not going to be very well for Armenia. Oh, shoot. That is big. That was Scotland declaring war on Elizabeth. It is about damn time. Wow. All right, so this is huge. This is big. I've been waiting for this war practically the entire game. Here's Iceland. What are they doing? Third ideology. And Egypt went order, going down the Byzantium route. Interesting choice there. Okay, there you go, Scotland. Wow, this is going to be big. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Now I wonder if the Celts are going to get involved at all. See, that would make it unfair, though. That's the only thing. I mean, I'd like to see the Celts involved a little bit, but not yet. I'd like to see who actually wins this, because Elizabeth is good. Elizabeth's good. She's got her ship of the lines. She's got her great lighthouse, I think. You have also Scotland here in Scandinavia. This is a big war. But will it take place in the British Isles? Will it take place in the North Sea, in the English Channel, in the Atlantic Ocean? I mean, I want to know where the main battles are going to be taking place. Is it going to be mainly naval battles? Now, and the big factor is Amsterdam. Amsterdam controls a lot of the tiles here, blocking the North Sea from the English Channel. So, does one of these nations have open borders? Because that would be, obviously a really big advantage there. 34% of the World's Fair has been completed. Oh, man. For all the Scottish and English viewers out there, this must be one of the most entertaining parts, I think, probably of this campaign. Probably in a long time. Maybe one of the most entertaining parts for some of you guys that live in these regions. Man, this is going to be a pretty big rivalry that we're going to watch here. Norway and Poland have also pieced out. All right, so like I said, it looks like Elizabeth has. Yep, there it goes. Babylon fell in just one turn. As soon as the Egyptians arrived, boom, the Babylonian city of Armenia has fallen. So yeah, it looks like Elizabeth is sending her troops around Ireland to attack maybe the northern part of Scotland, somewhere around this region. Now, the thing is, Scotland has a lot of units, but also Scotland is divided between Scandinavia, defending Norway, modern-day Norway, and Byzantium took over Bursa, defending against, their modern-day Norway, and they have to watch out for, like Denmark, Poland, Sweden, Norway. Those are all, I don't know, countries that they have to worry about. So that is going to kind of make this a little bit more even. I believe that Scotland probably has a bigger military than Elizabeth, but I think that's going to kind of even out, what we're seeing here. Now, Elizabeth really needs those open borders through William. That would help out so much. It's kind of too late, actually, now, because she's already sending her ship of the lines around Ireland to go up to the north here. So it's kind of too late, but I don't know. And let's just double-check visually what this area is looking like. Yeah, Byzantium's getting a whole lot of power, and like we thought, now that Byzantium's freed up one of their sieges that they were formerly doing, Now it's Byzantium in the north and northwest, and the Hittites in the southeast attacking Istanbul. And this is big. Morocco and Spain. That's a big one too. That is a really big one too. And actually, that was a war declared by Morocco. Now, if Spain loses cities here, honestly, I don't know what to say. I mean, Isabella completely messed up. She had the best opportunity out of everyone to completely run away with this game. This game could have been a boring, terrible campaign. I was worried about that. When I saw that Spain had gotten access to the complete, potential of Iberia very early on, and she already had like 5 cities before anyone else had like 3 or 4 cities, I was like, boom, Spain's going to make this campaign terrible. She's going to dominate. But she messed up. Oh my goodness. And another big war just to slap on top of it. Austria, Denmark, Austria, Hungary. That was Hungary and Denmark teaming up. Now, Denmark can't do much here. Actually, yes, they can. Denmark does border one city of the... Yeah, they have this technical city. Technically, there's a border going on. That actually probably is not going to go so well for Harold. But I'm interested to see how the Hungarians do against the Austrians. This is going to be pretty evenly matched. I actually don't think it's going to be one-sided, unless another person joins in like Venice. Venice might go after Austria here, which would be pretty amazing. France and Venice have peaced out, so there you go. Venice is now free to kind of do whatever they want. They're peaceful. They're peaceful at the moment. Here goes the ship of the lines, and here's a big deal. So Scotland has open borders through the Celts. England does not. That is pretty big deal. And Scotland seems to be trying to go after their siege of York. Again, I'm kind of crossing my fingers that the Celts don't get involved yet. They can get involved, that's fine, if one of these nations start to lose badly, but don't get involved yet. I want to see this kind of an even match. It's not even. It's not even. I guess technically if the Celts joined in against Scotland, it'd be slightly more even, but the problem is that the AI, the AI is not going to move these units. Iceland just exploring in the North Sea, running around here. Sweden and the Ottomans going to war. Sweden and the Netherlands also at it. There goes probably the former Assyrian capital. And Istanbul is going to fall to either the Hittites or Byzantium. And needless to say, this is big. Now, Byzantium has a technological advantage here with a great war infantry. That might help out a little bit. I think the Byzantium goes next. Their turn process is next, at least. They're surrounding Istanbul with cannons. This will definitely fall to Theodora, I believe. Probably right here. Let's go ahead and just watch and make sure, because I think Byzantium kind of processes their turns pretty early on. Yep, and boom. There goes another city that Armenia controlled. And now you have the fall of the Ottomans. There's really nobody that's going to stop the Egyptians now. Yep, and there goes Istanbul. Carthage is pieced out with Askia. We have Morocco. They don't have very many naval units, so maybe this isn't going to be as big of a war as we initially thought. And then how about here? So there goes the ship of the lines, putting pressure and actually forcing the Scottish fleet to head back north, just north of Dublin. Oh my goodness. Look at all those troops. They actually surrounded the ship of the lines. I mean, they're going to need to surround the ship of the lines. I mean, this is like the exact moment where this couldn't have happened at a better moment for Elizabeth. Her ship of the lines are still very valuable. These frigates are the most powerful units out there. They certainly have not been replaced at all by destroyers or battleships just yet. I mean, this is very much a good time for Elizabeth to have get involved on this war. Very smart of them. So I don't know. This is big. Okay, so there you go. Hungary, Armenia, and Russia have pieced out the Ottomans. Byzantium has not, and the Hittites have not. They're not going to stop. And yeah, now the Hittites and Byzantium are now going to try to share this city. Izmir is probably going to be safe. Unless, of course, the Sumer go after Izmir. But I doubt it. Egypt has plenty more cities. Armenia might be down to 2 cities. I'm thinking more than likely they're going to be down to about 2 cities. How about Hungary and Austria? That was another interesting war that kind of popped up. It was I think it's going to be a stalemate. I think there's just too many units here. Although it looks like Hungary has maybe a little bit more, slightly more. Austria's going after this city. Sumer in Armenia and Byzantium in Armenia. Oh, that's just messed up, guys. That is just messed up. Wow. All right, well, we'll have to see what happens there. Let's see what this second to last Ottoman city falls to. More than likely it'll be, I think, I'm going to guess the Hittites here. Yeah, I think it will. Rome, Byzantium, Rome, Russia. Okay. Byzantium has a fleet, but I think they kind of lost most of it. If they still have a little bit there. I will say that. They do still have a small fleet. Oh, and there goes Byzantium. That means the Hittites can now walk in with this rifleman at half health. That's what I think. This cannon unit cannot attack across the hill. It actually might not. The rifleman will get stuck moving on this hill. You've got one crossbowman attack. And this rifleman cannot... I actually don't think they're going to take it. Yep. They did not take it, which means Byzantium is going to acquire another city. Oh, damn. Dang. All right, well, there you go. I mean, this is a big force, and they're going to be uniting. Look at that. Look at this pretty border that Byzantium is going to control. Byzantium is going to have some very, very nice borders. Actually, you know what? Technically, no, Great War Infantry. I don't know. This actually might be close. Let's see right here. Nope, they took it. Boom. Very, very pretty borders that Theodora has just acquired here. Really pretty borders. I like it. I mean, Athens, even Athens here, I know that that's not like... I don't know. I think it's very clean. It's all attached. Wow. I'm impressed. This is amazing. I'm not used to seeing these pretty borders. And the Hittites even too. Hittites have done a good job too, making their, like, you know, well, they have this city here that needs to be fixed, and I don't know if that's going to change since the Egyptians locked them off. The Egyptians are probably not going to get taken over by anybody anytime soon. Maybe not ever. More than likely, never. But still. Wow. That was big. And the Ottomans are done. The Ottomans are pretty much done. Switzerland at the most happy nation in the world. We have Venice 2, Celts 3, Netherlands 4, and Scotland 5. And, oh, we have an ideology. Hittites choosing autocracy. So there you go. We have 2 order and 2 autocracy. Boom. All right, there you go. So these guys are the most technological advance, I guess, in the world. Since they're choosing ideologies first, Ramses plotting against the Ottomans. I figured that's probably going to happen a little bit more. Russia's looking good, too. Russia also kind of uniting their borders. Just, I cannot believe we saw the Ottomans fall. Like, literally, like 3 or 4 videos ago. They had the biggest military. And they looked like they were going to be the ones to wipe out Byzantium. I can't believe it. Boom. Another city Egypt has acquired. Wow. I am a little bit afraid now. I'm a little bit afraid for the world. Oh, I didn't realize about this Hittite city, too. Especially because the Hittites are blocked off. They can't get any Byzantine help for attacking Ramses. There's no way. They definitely wouldn't. But, I mean, I will say the Hittites went through that war without losing many units at all. They got really, really lucky. So Sumer are going to try. I don't think anyone's going to take over the Armenians. There might be a few, you know, bigger nations that just decide to join in, but besides that, I don't think anything else is going to happen. All right, so far, it looks like the ship lines have not been destroyed. They managed to get up and around this territory, but the riflemen have been sent down south. So that is all really that's happened. Scotland has also acquired open borders through the Netherlands, as well as the Celts, so that is very heavily favoring Robert here. I think that this is given enough time, though, for Elizabeth to defend York and London. She has enough units, and she's probably sending more things across the English Channel. Wow. So yeah, we'll focus in on this one because this one's going to be really entertaining. And we did get to see the fall of the Ottomans, the almost complete fall of the Ottomans. They only have one more city left, but still. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.